What up, sis? It's your girl Tahirah Ahshah, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another video on marketing, okay? But today I am talking exclusively about email marketing and how to gain those subscribers to your email list. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, why do I need email marketing? And I feel like I mentioned this in another video before, but I didn't tell you how to get those subscribers. Email marketing is a very, very good tool, okay, to have in your arsenal as it relates to marketing. Because I first heard this in Clubhouse, and then ever since I heard it in Clubhouse, I've just been hearing it everywhere. And what people are asking, like the marketing gurus and whatever, like what people are asking is, let's say that social media, like all of the social media platforms, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Clubhouse, Twitter, let's say all of the social media platforms just crash tomorrow. How would you reach your target audience? Exactly, right? So it's like, okay, you have 1,000 to 100,000 followers. What are you doing with them? So we have to move our target audience from those social media platforms to a platform in which we have total control over what they see and how they engage with us and connect with us. And so today, sis, I got you, because I am going to be telling you how to increase your subscriber list, okay? But of course, before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Pure Life Sisterhood, okay? If this video helps you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and ask any questions in the comments as I talk to you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So jumping right into the video, it's going to be a total of 4 tips that I have for you, okay? A total of 4 tips. The first tip is to offer or to promote exclusivity. Promote exclusivity, right? So this means that you are enticing your audience to move from social media to your email list, because they will receive something that they can only receive if they are on that email list. So offer exclusivity. So this may look like receiving first dibs on a product launch. I do that all the time. When my Pure Life Planner drops, my subscribers know first, right? So I may post on Instagram like, hey, I'm going to be dropping my planner on Friday, but you have to be on my email list to know when I'm going to drop it. I could drop it at any time tomorrow. You have to be on my email list to know when I am going to drop something. Now, you should use this only if you are known to sell out of something. And I've known to sell out of a planner. So that's the reason why I offer that type of exclusivity on my subscriber list. So then, for example, I would just go ahead and send off an email only to my subscribers at the time of the launch, like, hey, you guys, the launch is happening now. You have about an hour or two before I post it on my social media page. Make sure you grab your planners before they sell out, etc., etc. So offering that exclusivity, okay? Another example of exclusivity is, let's say, like, you're known to post like tips and hacks and, you know, those types of things geared towards your audience, or like how-to videos or whatever, right? Example of exclusivity is, let's say you post 3 hacks on Instagram, but you know that you have a total of 7, right? So the exclusivity part comes in is that, yeah, you're on my social media list, so I'm going to give you something. Like, I'm going to give you some type of value on my Instagram page. The gig is, if you're on my email list, then you get all 7 tips. So giving more to people on your subscriber list than they would normally get on your Instagram or your Facebook or other social media platform. And when we're talking about exclusivity, keep in mind, like, think of brands such as like Jordans, right? Or the Telfar bags that have been coming out, right? The reason why so many people want that bag is because when they first launched, it sold out in like seconds. So now for all of the upcoming launches and the subsequent launches, that's why everyone wants them, because they know everyone isn't going to be able to get it. People love to think that they're the only ones receiving something. So that's exclusivity. The same thing with Jordans. A lot of people don't even like Jordans. They just buy them because they know people who want them who can't get them. So yeah, that's an example of exclusivity. So tip number 2, this is create a sense of urgency. So create a sense of urgency to join your email list by a certain time, okay, to receive a certain type of offer. Now, this offer should be a really good offer, okay? So if you know that you sell really heavy products and you ship by weight and your shipping is astronomical, offer free shipping. Let's say this could be like a huge dollar amount. This could be a huge percentage. This could be free shipping on your next 3 orders from me or something like that. Something that is huge that will create a sense like, oh, I need to jump on this. Like, it's creating that sense of urgency. And the urgency is that you're putting a time limit on it. So you only have 24 hours, okay, to subscribe to my list to receive this offer, because this offer is that good, okay? So I'm only giving you a limited time to subscribe to my list. Now, mind you, this should only be used every once in a while, okay? Every now and again. It should not be used all of the time. Otherwise, you reduce the urgency, okay? It's not urgent if someone knows that you're gonna post the exact same thing next week. Do this every once in a while, like maybe every quarter or every 6 months or only twice a year. You're creating that sense of urgency for them to join at that moment. So make sure that your time limit is really, really small for that big incentive. Which brings me to tip number 3, which is incentivize your audience. So incentivizing your audience is pretty much where you give them something in return for subscribing to your website. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, didn't I just do that when I created the urgency? No, you didn't. This differs from the creating of urgency because this is something that's offered all the time. So I know when you go to people's websites, let's take Fashion Nova, for example. If I go on Fashion Nova today, a light box is going to pop up offering me some type of incentive for subscribing and entering my email into that box. That's an incentive, okay? So that's something that's offered all of the time. It also differs from creating the urgency for that particular promotion, and that this incentive is usually small because it's always offered all the time. So it should be small unless you can keep giving out free product and free shipping and stuff. You know, if you can afford that, sis, then you might not even need email subscribers, okay? But I can't keep doing that every single day. You know, someone coming onto my email list and I'm giving them 75% off of a purchase. No, ma'am, I'm not doing that, right? So that's the difference between offering an incentive and creating like that urgency of a promotion. So moving on to tip number 4, and I know I have said it all throughout this video, y'all, but tip number 4 is do not say email list. Do not say email list when you are asking someone to join your email list, okay? Do not say that because it sounds super spammy. Super spammy. When someone asks me to join their email list, I'm like, she about to be sending me all these daggone emails. Like, Fashion Nova is annoying as hell and everyone knows it. Instead of saying email list, you want to advertise your list as like a community, a sisterhood, or like base it off of your fan base. And when I say fan base, I mean like Rihanna Navy, you know, Nikki has her Barbs and stuff like that, right? I have my sisters, right? So if you're a Pure Life Sis, then you should be on my email list. But of course, when I'm advertising that to like Instagram and social media and other platforms, or even when I'm in person at like a pop-up shop, if I have like a sign-up sheet that says join the Pure Life community or join the Pure Life sisterhood to become a Pure Life sis, and all it is that they're signing up for my email list, but they think they're joining something that's going to be this lavish, wonderful, grand, and not, you know, this grand thing, when essentially you're just joining my email list. Now, I'm going to give you a lot of things, you know, on my email list, but I'm not going to tell you that you're joining my email list, okay? I just hope that makes sense. So like right now on my Instagram, I have, are you a Pure Life sis, or how to join the Pure Life community. I have a lot of different, you know, ways in which I say that. Even on my light box that pops up on my website when you go to purelifestationery.com, it says join our VIP list, right? So it's not a email list, y'all. It's a VIP list where you get exclusive promotions, offers, discount codes, and, you know, tips and planning tips and stuff like that. Again, like, I just don't say subscribers neither. Like, when I'm talking to my audience, like, I'm not gonna say, hey, you want to subscribe to my email list? I'm going to ask them, hey, are you on my VIP list? They'll say, you know, hey, I really want a planner. Okay, join my VIP list. I'll let you know when my planner drops. Now, I do have planners available, FYI. But yeah, so those are my 4 tips, y'all. So just to recap, offer exclusivity, create a sense of urgency, offer a incentive, like an ongoing incentive, and don't say email list. So those are the 4 tips that I have for you guys today. Please, y'all, let me know how these tips work for you, okay? They have worked for me tremendously. When I tell you, my email list has constantly been growing. So again, use these tips. Let me know how they work for you. If you have any additional tips, don't be stingy, sis. Leave them in the comments, okay? I want to try them out, okay? I'm always looking for new ways to learn and grow, especially when it comes to getting people over to my VIP list. And if you're not already a part of the sisterhood, you're really missing out. I have great, okay? I give great offers and I give great information as it pertains to like planning, business, girl boss, mom tips. I give it all. So make sure that you are on my VIP list to receive those offers and that good old knowledge. See what I did there? Okay, but that's it, y'all. Again, if this video helped you in any way, feel free to leave a comment. And of course, if you are new here, once again, please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on the goings and the comings of Pure Life Stationery. On my channel, all that I do is talk about business, planning, and mom life. Pretty much it. But that's all that I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.